Welcome back to the Chapter Café, where stories are always on the menu and comfort is served by the chapter. I'm your host, Kristen, and today we're rewinding the clock, literally and emotionally, with a story about love, regret, and the courage it takes to say what matters before it's too late. On today's menu is Rewind to Us by Molly Morris, a YA novel that blends magical realism with the raw, messy beauty of growing up. So pour yourself a glass of something cool, maybe a lavender lemonade or a peach iced tea, and let's turn the page together. Dixie Mulligan is spending the summer in Cielo Springs, California, where her family owns a movie theater. She's got a plan to help her aunt repair the fire-damaged building, make peace with her parents after a blowout fight, and most importantly, tell her childhood best friend Sawyer that she's in love with him. But there's a small problem. She and Sawyer haven't spoken since spring break when everything between them exploded, and when Dixie sees him kissing another girl, her heart shatters. That's when she uses her family's secret, the rewind, a magical tradition that allows each Mulligan one chance to go back and change a moment in their life. But rewinding time doesn't guarantee a happy ending, and as Dixie tries to fix the past, she begins to realize that some things, like love, grief, and growing up, can't be controlled. Here's what's on our appetizer plate. The setting is a sun-drenched California town full of nostalgia, summer haze, and second chances. Themes include unspoken love, family legacy, regret, vulnerability, and the bittersweet magic of memory. Tropes include best friends to almost lovers, magical do-over, coming of age with a speculative twist. For vibes, we're thinking The Summer I Turned Pretty meets About Time, with a dash of If I Could Turn Back Time. Rewind to Us is a story about the moments we wish we could take back, and the ones we wouldn't trade for anything. Dixie is a beautifully flawed narrator. She's impulsive, passionate, and deeply afraid of being vulnerable. Her love for Sawyer is tender and aching, but it's tangled in her fear of rejection, of ruining their friendship, and of not being enough. When she uses the rewind, she thinks she's fixing things, but what she's really doing is learning to face herself. Molly Morris writes with emotional clarity and a touch of whimsy. The magical element of the rewind isn't a gimmick. It's a metaphor for the way we replay our regrets, the way we wish we could edit our lives like a film reel. But as Dixie learns, rewinding doesn't erase the pain. It just gives you a new lens to see it through. The supporting cast, including Sawyer, her Aunt Kate, her cousin Bunny, and the Romans, add richness and humor. Each character is navigating their own version of heartbreak, and the story never shies away from the messiness of real relationships. This is perfect for fans of YA contemporary with a magical twist, emotionally resonant stories about love, loss, and self-discovery, or bittersweet summer reads that linger like a song you can't stop humming, and for anyone who's ever wished for a do-over. If Rewind to Us left you teary-eyed and hopeful, here are a few literary desserts to keep the magic going. The Summer of Broken Rules by K.L. Walther is a Nantucket set romance about grief, games, and second chances. See You Yesterday by Rachel Lynn Solomon is a college set time loop romance with humor and heart. Instructions for Dancing by Nicola Yoon is a dance-fueled romance with a magical twist and emotional depth. Each of these books offers a different flavor of what Rewind to Us does so well: emotional honesty, a touch of magic, and the courage to be seen. That's it for today's episode of the Chapter Café. Whether you're watching the sunset from your porch or flipping through old photos, may your stories be tender, your characters unforgettable, and your heart always open to a little magic. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, or share it with your fellow reader who loves a good cry and an even better kiss. If you've got a favorite time-bending romance or summer read, send it our way. We're always hungry for more. Until next time, I'm Kristen, and this has been the Chapter Café. Keep reading and keep cozy.